What's good, everybody? Hope everybody's good. Uh, just another day, man. Whew. I guess another vlog. Um, hopefully, well, I know the universe is hearing me. I know the universal creator is hearing me. I know the ancestors are hearing me. I know my archangels are hearing me. Um, hopefully, my subscribers are getting a chance to hear me too. Um, I slept most of the day. I was listening to some people on YouTube, and I realize now that that was really just really tarnish. Um, I had to unsubscribe to that channel. I was listening to it because I thought it was cool and interesting, but I realized that was really tarnish. Tarnish really is a weirdo. Man, I need to stop calling his name too. I'm giving him attention. Um, but I had a relaxing day, nothing too crazy. Went for a walk. When I usually go for my walks in the evening, just to stretch my legs. I realize I'm gonna have to start wearing. I have to get a new knee brace. My left knee's acting up on me. It's been a while since my knee's been giving me any problems. My knees have been doing pretty good, but like I said, sometimes this stuff it comes and it goes. The pain and the irritation in my joints, it comes and it goes. It's weird. I realize I need to get me a new knee brace for my left knee. When I was walking though, I seen a cat, and I like to mess with cats. So sometimes I'll like sneak up on them, and I'll see how how close I can get to them. And I snuck up on one cat when I was walking, and I scared him, and he ran off. And I seen another cat when I was walking closer to my apartment down the street, and I was walking up on the cat, and then the cat stopped, and the cat was watching me. I will say this, chosen ones, in this matrix, in this realm, in this dimension, when you see animals now, especially cats, be very, very careful. All right, I do love cats. Cats, I think, is one of my spirit animals, and I love birds too. So I think those two are like my spirit animals are definitely cats and birds. But still, at the same time, be careful when you're encountering some of these creatures, because they can shapeshifters or low vibrating entities can present themselves as these things. All right. So I'm walking now, and I see the cat. First, I size the cat up, and I'm looking at the cat. All right. So I stop and I just stare at the cat for a while. And then I don't know why I'm so tired. I guess I just ate a big meal. But I went for a walk, so I don't know. I guess I'm tired. It is kind of late. I'm kicking with y'all though, man. So let me continue. So the and my street is very, very busy. Busy as a bee. As late as it is, and this is a very, very small town. Cars are still constantly going by. So I see the cat now. So I'm sizing the cat up, and then I stopped and I stared at the cat. So the cat stopped, and the cat is staring at me. So I said, all right, let me walk closer toward the cat. So as I'm walking toward the cat is like, all right. Cats are very sketchy. They don't like, especially like cats that don't know you. They're like, okay. And this was a street cat, I think. They didn't have a collar. So the cat took off. So when I'm chasing the cat now, where the cat went, it was like where a fence is. Now, when I went to look for the cat, there's no possible way the cat could have ran past me where I didn't see the cat, or there was no opening underneath the fence for the cat to go, right? The cat vanished. I lied to you not. Folks. if you can hear me, I am not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth, the God truth. All right? I'm telling you the truth. I don't like to lie. I'm gonna be real with y'all. One thing about me, if you don't know me, I don't like to lie. Lying is not good for my vibration. It's not good for my spirit. It's not good for my energy. It's not good for my essence. All right? I don't like to lie. Lying does not resonate with me. So when you hear me talk, and especially when I say I'm not lying, I'm usually telling you the God truth. I'm not lying. All right? I don't like to lie. Lying is not. I can't do it. It's not good. Like most like that. That's why I tell you I'm not an evil person. I'm not a demon. I'm not a wicked person, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. All right? If you ask me something, I'm usually gonna tell you the truth. All right? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. I'm gonna be as honest as possible. All right? And what resonates with me and what coincides with my spirit, I'm gonna be very, very honest about it. All right? I don't like to lie. But yeah, the cat disappeared. All right? So, chosen ones, the people with a soul, be careful now when you're encountering some of these animals on the street. All right? Animals too can be possessed. All right. Now I was listening to this guy on YouTube just now, and I told you sometimes my YouTube is, I don't know. Based on the technology, it's crazy. I don't know. Sometimes my YouTube is hacked. Sometimes my YouTube is not. Sometimes it's normal. Sometimes it looks normal, and then sometimes it looks manipulated and it looks fake. I believe, and this is me telling you the truth, I believe that a lot of the people on my YouTube timeline or my feed are either demons or like actors, but I think they're demons. Most likely they're demons, because they're always talking about the same stuff. All right? And they're always trying to like poke fun at me in some type of way. All right? Literally and figuratively. All right? There's always some type of reference. Either they're pointing or there's always something. All right? And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. That is the one thing that Lucifer tricked me with. All right? A practical joke. She tricked me, man. A practical joke. And I did not know that because she's a time traveler, she was going to use that to ruin my life. Lucifer, that's why I hate you so much. That's the main reason why I hate you so much. And I don't understand, like, why do you want to get with me? Like, you can date all these people. Like, why do you want to date me? I don't want you. You got your son. Huh? You got your son jealous of me because you want to try and get with me. You gonna get his head knocked off. You gonna let him. Lord forgive me. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry. All right. So yeah, let me get back to my main point. So I'm listening to this guy on YouTube. So this is the first thing he said. I was listening to a few of his videos. First thing he said was, the Peter Pan story is actually a lot darker than what we may know of. The origins of it, which since I've been alive now, I'm in this matrix. To my knowledge and what I'm going off and what I've been told, I am 44 years old. Soon to be 45 in October. All right, Lord willing, grace and mercies. All right. All the stories that we've heard, like the childhood rhymes, childhood kid stories. Some of it has like dark origins. All right. Some of the stories that we used to sing as kids is very, very crazy. Like the song "Ring Around the Rosie," "Pocket Full of Rosie," "Ashes, Ashes, We All Fall Down." Right? Think about think about the words to that song. All right? All right? I think they say it was in reference to like a a bombing or nuclear fallout because of what was going on at the time during the different world wars, and mankind just always engaging in war. But more than mankind is just war in general, fighting all the time. All right. So Peter Pan was actually a demon. Right? And Peter Pan can be referenced to the Pied Piper. So Peter Pan, that's why he's never ages, and he's like a shapeshifter. He's presented to you like demons can present themselves as angels of light, right? So he's always presents himself as a young boy, and he's always trying to get young kids, right? Young boys, whatever, mostly young boys, right? And it's kind of bugged out to think about it, but he was like, it's like when he was bringing these boys to, I guess, Neverland, whatever, right? I think that's the name of the place, was it? It's kind of crazy, Neverland. And that's weird too, Neverland. Think about it. So he's taking these boys to this place, and they're in a war with pirates, and he's recruiting young boys to fight with him. Or I guess you call them the Lost Boys, or the Orphan Boys, to fight against these grown. Once again, reference to war, fighting, right? Battles. So Peter Pan and the Lost Boys are in a war with pirates, with grown men, and sometimes these young boys will be killed. But at the same time, these boys, they were aging, they were getting older. And the guy was saying in a story that sometimes, from the dark origins of it, Peter Pan would either kill the boys that were getting older, that were growing into men, or those men would escape and then join the pirates. And then that is really the real story. These boys have grown older and realized Peter Pan had trapped them into this place, right? And they didn't. He was keeping them there so he would have somebody to play with, so he would have somebody to, to keep him company, right? In this place, right? But these kids got older and they wanted to be free, right? So this is what causes the war now. So he was saying that Captain Hook was probably originally his first his first friend, the first guy he brought to Neverland. Right? And I guess they got into a big fight and he cut his hand off. I don't know. And now he has a hook. I don't know. It might be symbolic. It might be some type of metaphysical thing there. I'm not too sure. I never really looked into it. Just listening to the video, it just kind of inspired me to talk about it because it's kind of weird. But I never thought of Peter Pan being a demon. Right? But it makes sense now. Listening to him, it kind of makes sense. Right? You got Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell is like a little fairy. He can fly, all this stuff. Tinkerbell is jealous of I guess Wendy. I guess Wendy's like one of the first girls that he brought to Neverland. Now, why would a tiny little fairy, be jealous of a girl that looks like the same size as Peter Pan? I don't know. It's just weird. Jealousy is a weird thing. All right, it's weird. To me, if you're jealous of anybody, you're a weirdo. That's just my opinion. All right, you can feel how you feel about it. I don't care. If you're jealous of anybody, you're a weirdo. All right. If you have jealousy in your heart, you're a weirdo to me. Or I guess you're a demon. I don't know. Whatever works. Next, after that, he was talking about the Matrix, and it made he made some valid points, but at the same time, I know that this guy could be a manipulator too, because the way he was talking, he had that monotone voice. If you're not careful, these are the type of people that they'll pull you into a matrix themselves. right? But he was saying that Neo never escaped from the Matrix because the Matrix had different layers, right? It was the Matrix itself, where he was from originally. Then the next layer of the Matrix was them escaping. Well, the actual escape from the Matrix, which is like unplugging and then going into Zion or whatever, right? And then the next layer was the mainframe, the source, the machine city. Those are the three layers of the Matrix. So Neo never escaped the Matrix, and all it was is that they said that he was just then inputted back into the Matrix to keep the cycle going again, right? It made me think of different stuff where the machines are like demons, right? They feed off of people, right? And then they could utilize people in the Matrix, right? So they can take over bodies, like you see in the movie. They'll take over bodies in the movie, right? So like a spiritual thing. We're in the physical world. The demons are in their dimension, right? But then some of them can possess people in our physical reality, right? To me, that's why you have your crazy your shootings, right? Your shootings that's going on, and then people be like, I don't remember doing that, right? You have your murders or your mass murderers, your serial killers, right? You have your let this car go by. They're playing rock music. No disrespect. Man, he kind of threw me off a little bit. You have your people that you have adults that do things to children, harm them, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever the case may be, doing sick stuff to them, and then actually unaliving children, right? So this is the demon possession stuff. Sometimes, if you're not balanced, I think that if you're not balanced, or you're not grounded, or you're not protected, you can be utilized by these lower dimensional beings, right? Man, I don't want to talk too long. With that being said, with the different layers, it kind of makes sense, because in the movie, the Maze Runner, in the Maze Runner series, you can see that it's different layers or different aspects that they have to go through throughout the series of the movie, or of the series of the movies. They were going through different places. First, they had to get through the maze. Once they got through the maze, then they had to go through the desert. And once they got through the desert, then they had to go through the capital city, right? So it was different levels, right? In a sense, that was like a Matrix movie, right? But to me, the ultimate Matrix low-key movie is Shawshank Redemption, right? Shawshank Redemption, you got a brother that was, you got a guy that was innocent. He ends up in prison, and while he's in prison, he's going through hell. All right, and I told you that's the closest thing to hell in this physical reality. All right, it's closest thing to the demonic dimension is prison. All right, so in prison, his whole desire is just to escape the things that's happening to him, right? And he eventually escapes, right? He escapes, and he makes it to, I guess, in his version of paradise, all right? Ironically, he's by the ocean, he's by the shore, right? And then he's writing his friend, and his friend eventually becomes free. Right? But then his friend can't handle it. His friend His friend, even in the midst of being free, of a time that you feel that he would enjoy his freedom, he's been so institutionalized in the matrix, in the system, in the prison, that he has desires to go back. He's even contemplating committing a crime to go back into prison, because that's all he's been used to. That's all he's known now. That's all he wants to go back to. He cannot enjoy being free. He has an apartment. I think he had like a little job or something. So he's trying to function outside of prison, but it's been so hard for him. And it's like that for a lot of people. That's why, like I said, going back to the movie The Matrix. Oh, I don't know, goddamn bugs on me. Bad enough these mosquitoes be biting me up, man. These mosquitoes are crucial, boy. Like I said, the Lord is gonna do some bad stuff to people that's been genetically modifying these mosquitoes to bite people. All right, you will be judged in a harsh way. Man, dang, you threw me off. But yeah, people have been stuck in the matrix, so it's going to be hard for people to be unplugged, to be free. A lot of people are used to the institutionalized ways of thinking, so you cannot free anybody. They have to free themselves. Let me say that again. You cannot free anybody. They have to free themselves. I hope I wake up at least one person. I'm not gonna lie, because it took me a while for me to escape too. Now I got to say this back to the Matrix. The Oracle is Lucifer. All right. The Oracle is Lucifer. No, yeah. The Oracle, yeah. The Oracle is Lucifer. The guy that says the architect, that is Tanush. That is Tanush. Neo himself is a clone then of Tanush. That is the point of the movie. And then Trinity, she is just another avatar for Lucifer. That's my breakdown of the movie. The Oracle is Lucifer. Trinity is Lucifer. And Neo is Tanush. He's a clone of Tanush. And who you know as the architect is Tanush. All right, that's why he says, if I'm the father, then she's the mother. Do you understand? But yeah, Shawshank Redemption is the ultimate Matrix movie, because a lot of people don't want to be free. But eventually, just to go back to the movie, he eventually wakes up and he goes to find his friend. All right, I think his friend writing him a letter woke up something in him. Brought some senses to him or something, maybe touched his heart, touched his spirit, his soul, whatever the case may be. Right? You look at it metaphysically if you want to, right? But then he realized, he's like, why would I want to go back to prison? Why would I want to go back there? And I have somebody that I know. But the hard thing is, I'm not gonna lie to you, chosen ones. Right now, like especially for me, I don't have anybody that I can go to, right? Because everybody that I've known has betrayed me. Everybody I know 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 has betrayed me. The only person that hasn't betrayed me is God. Right? So he's the only one that I lean on. The universal creator, my heavenly Father, is the only person that I lean on at this time. Because everybody I've known has betrayed me. This feels like hell. And that's why I said that I will fight for my life. I will fight for my soul. I'm not here to play with nobody. I'm not afraid of nobody either. Ooh, get off me, bugs. But The Maze Runner is the movies. To me, different aspects of the Matrix. The Matrix series itself. Shawshank Redemption is the ultimate Matrix movie. If you want to see another Matrix reference movie, I would definitely say The Hidden. It's a good movie. This movie came out before The Matrix. It's also called the... Guys, I can't think of it right now. I don't know why it's not coming to me. Dang, I can't think of it right now. But it was the Matrix before the Matrix came out. I can't think of the name of it right now. But dang. Um, man, why can't I think of it? But he in the movie, he's starting to wake up to what's going on around him, and then he realized that where he lives is being manipulated. It's always dark. It's not sunny. Um, I can't think of why I can't think of the name of the movie. God, it'll come to me later. But this movie came out just before the Matrix. I don't know why I just can't think of it now. But yeah, but that's it though, folks. There's different layers to, I guess, to this Matrix. But keep in mind that we're in this third dimensional reality, and that we have demons in their dimension, the machines trying to manipulate and control us because they're living and feeding off of us. Right? In a sense, we're in pods, sleeping, dreaming. Right? And in the lie of the movie, of course, they said that the world was perfect and people couldn't deal with it. Why would you want to then put people through chaos and go and put them through hell? And that's supposed to make them feel better, right? But then this gentleman said in the movie, I mean in his video, he said that the oracles, her goal was to see, where's this guy come from? To see what it is that humans would like, that they'd want to stay in the Matrix. What is the ideal world that they would like to stay in the Matrix? So to stay in hell, to stay in the prison.